ICE agents will be at Super Bowl for Bad Bunny's halftime show. It's so shameful they picked someone who seems to hate America. Now, this is why it's funny. Conservatives got really angry that Bad Bunny was going to be performing the halftime show. You don't even speak in English. He's leftist. He's got videos of him in drag and other things like that. And he's even stated he won't do U.S. tours because he's fearful ICE will show up at his events. So now they've announced they will be at his event. The question is he going to panic and cancel out of fear that they might actually do something?
Well, by the way, doesn't ICE always come to Super Bowls in general? Because there's always huge issues with like human trafficking and prostitution and,
law enforcement in general.
And all of this. And right, as just you are going to need extra law enforcement and Homeland Security because Super Bowl is, of course, a tier 1 event. From a security perspective, we obviously just held a tier 1 event here. That's why it's fresh on my mind, up in Phoenix, which we were told had higher security than the Super Bowl because the president being there and all the Secret Service. Even though the president, I know he attended last year at the Super Bowl, so he may attend again. Hopefully, when my Eagles are there, and it's just very common to see extra agencies augment in cases like this. I hope they go. I mean, they should deport him too.
They're definitely going to be there because it's not hard to be there. Law enforcement is going to be there. They do security for these events, especially the Super Bowl. I'm assuming Trump will be there as well, and I don't know why he wouldn't go. I mean, well, actually, he was like the first president in a long time who went, right?
The first sitting, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great game, great game.
How was it, Mr. President? Did you like it?
It was fantastic, right?
Indeed. Right. Are you going to deport Bad Bunny, sir?
Well. Oh, now I'm. Now I'm going back to myself. Well, we're looking into him. We're looking into him very strongly. But I'll be Jason again. Didn't somebody say he doesn't even sing songs in English?
Yeah,
he does not.
Yeah,
no.
he doesn't.
Okay.
But he's Puerto Rican.
I'll take the wig off.
Oh, hey, your hair is
it is
equally as
blonde
awesome.
anyway. I dyed it blonde anyway.
So does Bad Bunny guy, is he Puerto Rican?
Yes, he is.
He's okay. He's a citizen.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so if he's not doing shows in the U.S., where is he doing shows?
Latin America mainly. So his fan base is, so the whole goal here is a marketing strategy. And so Jay-Z controls the Super Bowl selection, halftime show selection process through his company Rock Nation. Jay-Z, of course, being best friends with Barack Obama. We were just talking about Netflix and the propaganda there. And obviously Netflix has signed huge deals with the Obama family to be producers on all this random stuff and predictive programming. So Jay-Z being good friends with him. So you just saw Bad Bunny where he was inserted into the Netflix sequel of Happy Gilmore 2. Yeah. And suddenly this guy that, the English-speaking world just is not familiar with is suddenly Adam Sandler's caddy. And the goal is, and it's meant to be this sort of culture jamming, and it's very corporate and very obvious, where they're saying, hey, white people like Adam Sandler and Hispanics love Bad Bunny. We're going to put them together. And they're doing the exact same thing with the Super Bowl. He was the caddy.
I didn't even know or care.
I'm pretty sure he was the caddy. Yeah.
I didn't even recognize the guy. I didn't realize he was in that movie.
I could double.
I just thought he was an extra.
No, because that's how I heard his name before. Because I remember watching it and looking at like, who is this guy? Like he's this huge role, and I'm like, Bad Bunny. Like what is that?
Yeah, I mean, the guy earned his spot. I mean, he did the humiliation rituals. He dressed up in the dresses, high heels. He deserves to be.
The satanic dresses.
We deserve a demonic Illuminati drag show. Okay, we need one. It's necessary. I mean, bring it back, please, for the conspiracy theories. I'm going to make so many videos about this. Please make it as demonic.
I know. In all
bring out
seriousness,
Baphomet, like child sacrifices. Let's do it.
Since Trump got back, Luke, you've been starving for content.
Yes. I know. Well, no, not really. The Epstein stuff has kept me pretty busy. So.
And did anyone like that movie? I thought it was horrible. Happy Gilmore 2.
I didn't see it. I thought it had some good moments. I'm not gonna crap on it. It had some moments, but it was in general pretty bad.
Yeah. It was not good. It was. Hey, look at me. Look at Happy Gilmore. Remember Happy Gilmore, guys? And they kept doing flashbacks in the movie. I was just like, okay, we get it.
Did they just do clips from the first movie?
Yeah, they did over and over again. Yeah, that's what it was.
I haven't watched it. It was on Netflix. I didn't steal my friend's account. Yeah,
this is a big question though. I mean, we've seen with Netflix, with Disney and Jimmy Kimmel, with Bad Bunny. Look, we've got tremendous victories in the culture war, but they're still holding on. Woke still has its presence in these industries. What do we have to do to route wokeness and get it to finally back off.
Make sure that we don't become
Yeah,
a
he's the
communist technocracy, because if our government falls into
That's the greater
communism,
question. Yes, I understand.
otherwise it's just going to happen. We're just going to
The
resist
question
it.
is, how do we
Just be yourself. Keep doing this.
just be you?
Tim,
It's already-
it's very clear to me what must be done here is that Turning Point USA needs to host a counter-programmed halftime show starring the only sincere band that has kept going with a fully Christian theme, as you say,
Celine Dion.
from day one. No, American band, American. Get that Canadian nonsense out of here, Luke. I'm talking about Creed. I'm talking about Scott Stapp. I'm talking about taking this entire country higher to a place with golden streets.
Where blind men see.
You guys talked about
Blind
that.
men see.
I think on your show today, on Charlie's show, when you guys were
So Tim, in all seriousness, that clip has gone mega viral.
Did you tweet it?
I did
It's a
tweet
good
it. Andrew tweeted it out as the official spokesman of Turning Point. And now the media, there has been a frenzy of media requests as well as sponsors and donors and all sorts of people and other artists, Christian artists.
Got 1.6 million.
Yeah,
views.
1.6 million views. And no, I had no authorization whatsoever to start talking about
It's got to
this.
happen, man.
And now it's like,
I think Turning
do
Point's
you
the place
do it
for concerts.
Do you do it
It's-
at the same time as the official halftime show?
yes. Same time as the official show, yes.
So we could watch football and then change the channel, watch Creed.
Well,
and then change
we
back.
do a live stream or maybe do
Yeah.
a partnership with one of the channels that I'm
Talk
not
to Sinclair, maybe.
I am not saying that there have been conversations about this earlier today in this building, but it seems to have taken on a life of its own.
I would
and
pay
we'll see.
money to see that.
Dude, the
We'll
last
see.
2 years we came to Turning Point for Amfest, I've wanted to play that stage. It's destined for music.
Isn't it great?
And
stage?
that's all that anybody wanted is to see Ian open for Creed.
We got songs that we are partially rehearsed.
Jack
Like
just wins.
Carter. Dude, some of that, the audience is hungry for that energy. It deserves it. Politics is a little dry sometimes.
So-
it's
That's
good
right.
to get
Ian
loose.
needs to play with
No,
Creed.
but do you know?
Get
But do you know why?
energized.
Do you know why Creed is the only band from that era that has resurged the way that they have and it's because of sincerity. Because we've moved past postmodernism. So postmodern music was all this it was super ironic and just very biting and very sarcastic. But I believe we've actually moved past postmodernism into metamodernism.
I think Jack's friends with Scott Stapp.
And so no, I've never spoken with him.
How do you define metamodernism?
So metamodernism is modernity was this sort of I'm genuine, like Captain America. I love America, I love my country, blah blah blah. But then postmodernism comes in and was well, did you know about 1619? What about slavery? What about this? What about that? And then metamodernism comes in and is you know what? I love my country, and I don't care what you say about that stuff. So it's like you're combining the sincerity with the irony, and sometimes you're even being ironically sincere. And you see this a lot with JD Vance memes or even the modern crop of Trump memes, where it's is this an anti-meme or a pro meme? It's a pro meme. But aren't you kind of laughing? Yes.
Sombrero.
Yeah. So we made a meme of JD Vance in a sombrero and a mustache today. You're are you mocking him? No, we love him.
Gavin
And
Newsom
so-
is getting
so
him
do you get what I'm-
elected.
But do you get what I'm saying? It's meta-modernism.
Well, so what's happening is you got modernism, then postmodernism is
Postmodernism.
the good guy's actually the bad guy, and
Right,
then
right.
and then metamodernism is and I don't care.
Exactly.
he's still the good guy.
Yes. So you incorporate the irony into the genuine love for the thing you have. And so the core of this, the key of this, and this is what Gen Z has been searching for, and this is why Gen Z, I don't know what you're gonna say they're embracing Creed, but one thing in general I see with a lot of Gen Z, left and right, is they want sincerity.
Yeah.
They want actual, genuine sincerity. And it's even if you don't agree with Scott Stapp, if you're not Christian, that guy is sincere.
Well, I
that
think
guy 100% believes what he says.
With AI video getting crazier and crazier every single day, the new Sora 2 stuff that's coming out is nuts. There are a lot of young people growing up online where everyone's faking everything all the time.
Yep.
Right,
And
so
they're just
people want
like,
something real. So this is why, unfortunately, this is, and I've talked about this before, but on the right, that's why you're seeing this huge revival. You're seeing this huge turn towards even traditional Orthodox versions of Christianity. So, if I'm going Catholic, I want Latin Mass. I want the full thing, extraordinary form. Christianity, we're going to Orthodox. If I'm going evangelical, I want the most Bible-based church pastor that I can find. And unfortunately, on the left, that pushes you towards violence and the most extreme types of violence.
Yep.
Oh.
And so this is why you would then, so what's the most extreme type of violence? Is it marching around and holding placards like millennials would? No, because that's like made for TV, so the technology is different now. So they don't want to do that. Smashing up a Starbucks, who cares? That's just a Starbucks. Unfortunately, these types of pressures and this type of social tendency and social condition will lead you towards murder and assassination.
Is that because meta-modernism can go too far? Like, because like the Punisher, he is kind of a villain, but or like Doctor Doom's actually a lovable villain, but like, isn't
Punisher's
it also
an anti-hero.
Yeah, it's important to know like they were still villainous.
Well, no, it's not. Anti-hero is a different thing. Anti-hero is a different thing. It's like you'd like Superman. But then, okay, but Superman also destroys the city, right? That's the postmodernist take on Superman. He destroys the city. And it's like, when this one comes in, like, I love Superman.
There's got to be a thread between the villain, the good guy's actually the bad guy, and then the next step of, I don't care, I'm still going to be him. Because if he's actually the bad guy, you don't want to like really become the bad guy, even if he's like a good guy, bad guy.
No, you don't. But it's also, it's seeing postmodernism face on and saying it's worth it.
And the people that are in the postmodernist brainwash don't realize that he was never actually a villain.
Postmodernism is so that midwits can be convinced to do evil.
Yes.
That's
so
just
like
pretty much it.
And I hate having, you know, written about this and talked about this, and now, you know, it's like now I find myself in this situation where like I'm like living part of it in a sense, like what happened to Charlie, because you talk about online culture, you talk about all of these extreme internet-based identities and things, and when you look at, I mean, this guy was, you know, this kid was on the roof, was into like furry porn and was just LARPing and just super extreme behavior, but in the opposite direction.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.